Some days break you, but you still wake up. And that means you still have a choice to wake up and try again. Let's go, guys. Another week of wake up and try again. You know the deal. If you woke up, you're still here for a reason. God's not done with you. I don't know. I feel like sometimes we question ourselves of what we want to do in life. And I feel like if that thought keeps coming in your head or you just can't stop thinking about it, go after it. You know, the worst that could happen is you're gonna be in the same spot that you're at right now.
That part.
You know? And shout out to the two guys I had in the last episode. I said it before, that team is special. They don't stop. That team, they keep going, and they send me a special guest today, and so shout out to them. And I'm here with Pearl Handle.
Yes.
How you doing today, first and foremost?
I'm blessed. I woke up this morning.
Hey,
That
amen.
part.
Yeah, that part. So you rap, right? Would you consider a rap or?
I'm a lyricist.
Okay, because I seen that. I was checking, your page out and everything. How long have you been doing that for?
So, to be honest, I really started rapping back when Roxanne Shante first came out. I
Okay.
was in elementary school at that time. But as far as like really pushing my music, I just started January of last year.
Oh, okay, so fairly new.
Yeah.
What made you? Well, what made you
New-
stop?
To be honest.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course, of course.
So, I in the '90s I had a team, but we didn't have the resources that we have today, and we didn't know which way to go with it. So that was the beginning of the me separating from the music and things like that. Well, putting music out there, and that was in the '90s. But then unfortunately, I fell. No, I'm gonna say fortunately. I felt fortunately because I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't go through what I went through. So yeah, I fell into active addiction, and I was stuck in that vicious cycle for like 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm here today.
Well, thank you for sharing that. Yeah. Nah, that's like I say, that's something I love to do. I believe everybody has a story. And we could play a factor in somebody's life without even knowing. So definitely thank you for sharing that. And if you don't mind me asking, how did you break that cycle?
So, to be honest, I it was by attraction. Someone who I used to indulge with, that I used to like. We basically lived together.
Yep.
Um, we was together for years, like 5 6 years, and we separated for whatever reason. Only God knows. And then when I ran back into that individual, they were doing so effing good. I said, what's going on? Like, how did you do? How are you where you're at right now? You know? And at that time, the individual had like about 7 8 months clean. And I'm like, yo, I want whatever you got, like by attraction.
Wow.
So his recovery and his sobriety and his abstinence from drugs and alcohol attracted me more than the drugs did. And the individual was like, yeah, well, come to a meeting. I was like, okay, because he had a car and everything at that time.
How did you see him?
How did I see him?
Was it just like random?
Yeah,
That's the man
yeah,
above.
yeah. Like I was out doing something or trying to get into something,
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to figure it out. And I ran into him. I'm like, oh shoot, yeah. And then I see him like, oh, whoa, something's different. You know? Yeah, and he was just like, come to a meeting. Come to the meeting. This is the meeting where I'm at. I said, well, you got a car. Can you come bring me? He was like, no. He was like, no. He was like, I'm not going to bring you. He said, but if you get there, I'll make sure you get home. And at the time, I didn't understand why, but I still went because I'm like, I had to see what it was, what it
How
was
did
about.
you get there?
How do you get where he's at now? Because he was deeper. Well, we was both deep,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know what that is. Like we was in the same spot, and you're like 3, 4, 5 levels higher than me, and you're not using. So I wanted that, and I needed it because if I didn't get it at that time, I wouldn't be here today. You know what I mean? I'll either be dead or in jail for life.
Wow, nah.
Because I was wilding.
Do you give yourself credit?
Absolutely. But
Good for you.
before I give myself credit, I got to give God all the credit because He found me fit to save me and use me as a testimony for anybody who's struggling. You know what I mean? Whether it doesn't even have to be drugs and alcohol. An addiction's an addiction. You know, people be addicted to sex, gambling. You know what I mean? Stealing.
Gambling's a big one nowadays.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You know, so you know, there's a way out. You just
What's a message you have for anybody actually that's going through something like that? And like you said, it doesn't have to be just. There's a lot addictive out there. If you could tell somebody that feels stuck.
so yeah, basically because I was there. There's been plenty of times when I was stuck. Plenty of times when I even attempted to get my life together, was good for a little bit and then fell off. You know what I mean? Consistency is the key. Like, if you really want it, it's not going to come to you. You have to go get it. But when you go get it, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, when you go get it, you can't half step it. Either you're all in, you can't ride the fence. Either you're all in, it's all in or none. Especially when you're trying to overcome something more powerful than you at that moment. You got to go for the gusto. Like, I threw it all in, all in.
And do you use your past to make these lyrics now?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This I actually have a song that like the third song I put out. It's called Mastermind, and it speaks about my active addiction, my addiction, and the things that being in addiction.
Yeah.
The things that I've inflicted on myself because I was in addiction. You get it? You know what I mean? The hook alone. You know, if you want me to recite the hook real quick?
Yeah, definitely.
I was married to the game, became masterminded. Everything I state has facts behind it. Rape, stabbed, shot, and I still survived it. Smoked crack for decades, but now I deprive it. I didn't know no better, from the gate misguided. Plunged into darkness, became benighted. Seeking light from the sun, I had to find it. And when my mother passed, more pain ignited. That's just the hook. So
I got chills right now, guys, and I'm not even kidding. I could feel the pain there.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and
Now it was a painful couple of decades of my life. You know, because during that time, like, I done abandoned my kids. It was a whole bunch of stuff that I gave away because I chose that lifestyle. But it's not painful for me anymore.
it's I don't know. It's just it amazes me, you know, and I give I bow to you because sometimes we think we have problems and they're not even close to, like,
The next person. Yeah.
So it's just like, sometimes people throw their whole day away because they got a flat tire. And I'm like, it's things like that.
You're absolutely right.
And I'm like, come on. And then I hear stuff like this. And this is what I love to do. What I do is because there's just so much out there that, people could relate. And you don't even know you could be saving somebody's life just by saying. And I say that because I posted, this is how I started. I posted a video, probably in my feelings, to be honest. And I thought it was a stupid video. But then I got messages from people saying, you changed this for me. And I was like, what? Off of that? And that's why I started posting clips. But, no, that's crazy.
You never know who you're helping, and I believe that's the only way we as a community are going to elevate is by giving messages or trying to uplift each other. Unfortunately, and this is unfortunate, so many people are so much into have so much hate in their heart. Like, they'll be okay if you, as long as you're under them. No matter what it is you're doing, whether it's music, whether you're at work, you're working in the hospital, you know, as long as you're under them, they're okay with it.
Yeah.
You know, but as soon as you start to get close to their level, that's when all the hate, and then they be trying to, you know, throw shade and all of that. That's sad.
That's facts.
You know, and it happens. But me personally, I'm a messenger.
Same.
I'm a messenger. I have a testimony. I don't hate on anybody. I don't hate anybody. You know, if I can help someone elevate, whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, or emotionally, I'm going to do that because I know how it is to be like at rock bottom. You know what I mean? And I don't look down on nobody. You can't. You can't, because when you look down on someone like, per se, myself, who was a crackhead, out there doing whatever she do, you look down on me, it's going to circle back around to you. Whether it's not you directly, it's going to hit one of your family members, one of your loved ones, your wife, your husband, your kids. Like,
No,
you don't do that. Like, because it circles back around.
I think
it's called
people
karma.
forget. Yep. I think people forget about karma. You know, I think it didn't hit me. I'm good. You forget you have kids.
That
you know.
part.
Yeah. So no, that's a great point, and I'm big on energy. You know, so if you wanna throw that bad energy on people, it's gonna come around. You know,
It's gonna bite you in your ass when you least expect it.
yeah, 100%. And besides that, you do the music stuff. You have a voice. You know, and it's not just for music. Just being next to you, 11 minutes, and I'm like, wow, you know. Like I said, I already had chills from this conversation. But to switch it up,
Yeah.
headliners. How did that
Ooh,
come? Yeah, how did
headliners. Oh, let's go.
how did you become part of that team?
So, again, I give it to God. You know, again, I just started putting music out last year.
Before we go anywhere else from that, what made you put music out again?
To be honest, my kids do music. My son, he was doing it heavy for a few years, and I was at all of his shows. And then the fire just started to ignite back in me, and then I started supporting another artist, Exit Fame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Started supporting him.
He's
my
doing
brother.
his thing, right?
That's my brother. Yeah, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing.
I've seen it.
Fame. He's doing his thing. So, and then after that, I'm like, yo, I can get back in it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna front. Like, I kind of had some doubts because of the age thing, but please, this OG right here got more bars than most of y'all. And I say that as humbly as possible.
Nah, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
say with your chest.
age ain't nothing but a number, man. When you got it, you got it. It's a gift. So that's what, and I just was like, yeah, let me just drop something. I didn't even think I was gonna take it as far as where I'm at now.
Yeah.
I didn't. I just wanted to play with it and achieve a goal that I gave away because I was gone for 20 years.
So take me back to that timeline when you post the first one, and you're like, should I post again? What were you thinking? Like, how did it keep just? And now, how did that posting that first one bring you to here, where you at now?
It became another addiction. It really did, and people just started gravitating towards it. Like, it was like, you know what I mean? A lot of people was just like, oh wow, you really got bars. I said, oh, you think that's it? Let me show you something else.
Have you ever tried like battle rapping?
No, everybody keeps asking me.
I'm just asking because bars are bars, you know.
Yeah, no, everybody. A lot of people say that to me, but nah, I'm not a battle rapper. Nah.
Don't tempt her though, because she might line you up with something.
I'm telling you. They don't
Right,
call me Pearl Handle for no reason.
Back to the headliners. How did you get into that?
So I seen them at an event. Matter of fact, I think it was in Providence. And I'm like, yo, they got some swag. You know what I mean? And then the energy was just there. And then eventually I just started supporting, like, whatever they was doing, whatever I could make it to, I'm popping up. You know what I mean? And then we just plugged in.
Is it like that? Because I know I haven't been to one of their shows, but I know they were telling me, I forgot what show they went to. The one recently, and they said that, actually, no, it wasn't the recently. It's the one where Papoose was at.
Okay.
And they said that they just walked in, they did their thing, and they said that Papoose came and was like, "You guys have something."
They do.
So is it like that with them? Like really, like they walk that
That's
aura?
their
Yeah.
aura,
Yeah.
like the energy when the headliners walk in. You feel when they walk in the building, everybody feels it. And if a person say they don't feel it when the headliners walk in the building, they're lying.
Oh, the haters.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
we
yeah.
those. We got those.
part,
Yeah.
But nah, the energy, the brotherhood,
You can see that.
that was a big thing for me. It's like the team, they moved as a unit. And I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm going to support these brothers. I wasn't even, to be honest, I wasn't thinking like, oh, I'm going to be a headliner. I just want to support them because they dope. You know what I mean? They got it.
Where you from?
I'm from Boston.
Okay.
617. Ooh.
So now they're doing like the whole New England, right? Oh,
Yeah.
well, even further. I know they were
Yeah.
telling me. I can't even keep up with it. I know they were saying Columbia.
Yeah, Columbia is next.
Yeah. So they're
Columbia
telling
is
me.
next month, actually.
So out of all the places right now, where would you say that shows like the most love to you guys?
Well,
that's your team too, you know.
yeah. Oh, that is
Yeah,
my
that's your
yeah.
team.
We a team on yeah. So to be honest, I would say more or less right now, like speaking right
Yeah,
now,
right
because we
now.
just took a trip. I would say like more like Baltimore and Maryland because we just
Ooh.
literally took a trip down there, and did some videos with some features and stuff like that. And like I could see from my numbers,
Yeah.
you know how you go on your
Insights and all
music,
that?
your insights. Yo, Baltimore and North Carolina's shooting my music through the roof, so I know they doing it for my brothers. You know what I mean? But yeah, I know Connecticut shows love too.
Well, how is that? Because I don't do music, guys. So
Mm-hmm.
when you have a team like that, is all of you like getting love from like different parts?
So it depends on who your audience is. Yeah.
Okay.
Depends on who your audience is. So we all have our own streams.
yeah, like
we have
fan
our
base,
own
you know?
music. We have our own music. It's not like we're all on the same
Yeah,
distributor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, whoever your fans are.
Yeah, because no, I'm thinking about like if you guys do a show together, you know.
When we do shows together, like we network. We network with everybody. So that's how we build our fan base.
What's your strongest fan base? You think Baltimore?
So
Right?
no. Real honestly, New York and Connecticut.
Ooh.
Yeah, New York and Connecticut right now.
How do you feel about like your hometown?
I love my town,
But like I'm talking about,
but
like,
they're not.
they're not-
They're not your town. A lot
Why
of
is it
people-
like that?
I don't know.
And that's for like everybody. I hear that all the
Yeah,
time.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that it's like that everywhere. So I don't take that personal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do have a lot of people who do support me, but they don't listen to my music. I know they don't. You know how you have a certain amount of monthly listeners, and you can see who
Yeah,
your
yeah,
monthly.
yeah.
They don't listen to my music, and I know that, y'all. That's okay though.
It's all love.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad. It is what it is. Like, but you know. So yeah, that doesn't bother me. You know, as long as yeah, no, I'm not even gonna say that, but yeah, no, it don't bother me.
You know, you brought up your age and all that, all the noise. Do you still pay mind to it? Or...
Fucks no. Excuse my language.
No,
Can I
you're good.
swear
You could,
on
yeah,
here?
you could.
Fucks no. Like I said before, like, listen, I know I got better bars than a lot of people. So whether they're YNs, YGs, if they got it for the females, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just different.
What's
So,
the goal right now?
My
You know?
goal?
Yeah. With like with when it comes with the music.
Well, with the music is just my goal is for our team to expand as far across the globe as possible. That's the end goal.
Yeah.
As far as like expansion. Not just expand with the music, but get the merch out there. You know what I mean? Things like that. Set up different teams in different states, different headliners in different states. You know what I mean? That's what how I would see it.
Yeah. I swear I might be wrong, but I was just out in El Salvador, and I swear I'm like 90% sure. I don't want to be wrong. I seen one of you guys' sticker on a motorcycle, and I'm like, I went to double check, and it looked just like it.
Who, Mula? It gotta be
It
Mula.
had it's the lion.
Headliners?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
lion?
yeah.
Okay.
It was on a motorcycle, and it had.
El Salvador's in the house.
I
Oh.
was like, I went back, and I'm like, I'm like 90% sure it was the one. And I was like, wow, it's crazy because I did the podcast right before I left, and they were talking about like these countries that you might not think, they're listening,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You guys are making noise,
I'm telling you, I'm definitely grateful and blessed for my brothers, my team, because, like, I was making noise already by myself, but with my team, it's just that much stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another thing I love. I got to keep talking about my team because it is about headliners, ENT. My team, we're all individual artists, but we are a unit, right?
Strong unit.
A strong unit at that. Thank you for that.
No, definitely.
Nah, for real. But what I love about it is we all have our own different lanes, and we hold our own in those lanes. But when we come together, it's like a damn tornado, earthquake, and all of that put together. You know what I mean?
Get ready for the storm.
That part.
Get ready for the storm.
That part.
Do you think, since you've done both kind of, before you had that team, do you think a team is necessary in a way?
Honestly, I'm going to say yeah. Yeah, because you have different members. When you have more than one person, you have different outlooks on different things, and then you come to different conclusions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody brings something different to the team. So the more you have, the better. Like, it's most effective. Let me just say that it's most effective to move as a team.
How about D? I gotta talk about D because
D Brad, oh, that's the manager.
Yeah, I know, but he's like, I can't read him. You know what I'm saying?
You're not supposed to be able to.
But I'm pretty good at reading people. Like, I'm a people's person. Mm-hmm. But he's just, I don't know. He throws me off a bit.
You got a mystery to him.
Yeah. It's like, but how is he with like managing the team?
Oh, he's doing what he's doing. You see, the team wouldn't be where we're at now if he wasn't doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like, D's doing what he got to do as a manager.
Shout out to D. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And another thing I love about my team, like we pull each other up. If anybody's slacking or not on track where they're supposed to be, you're gonna hear it. Somebody's gonna pull you up on that. You know what I mean? Because one of my favorite sayings is your team is as weak as your weakest link. And headliners, we have no weak links. And we will not have any weak links. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not happening.
Bringing that up, what do you do when you have like those down days? We're all humans, so it's like,
when I have them down days, I talk shit. I talk shit so the bros and people could talk shit to me and get me out of them days, out of that mode, I mean, to be honest though, I do more meditating.
Ooh.
I'm a meditator.
How does that work? Because it's something I always wanted to get into, but I can't, and I don't know why.
So, I mean, the way I meditate.
Yeah, I know everybody's different.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. That's why I said it like that. The way I meditate is I just go into a quiet space. I don't meditate with background music and stuff. Some people do. I just don't, and I close my eyes, sit in silence, and I talk to God and just sit. Like I just sit. It's like, and after that, it's like everything. It's not like everything's lifted, but I'm more at peace. You know what I mean? And 7 out of 10 times, I come up with a solution. A solution comes to me. I don't come up with it, but a solution comes to me by the time I come up out of my meditation.
How long would you say that is? Like the
It depends. It depends on how deep the situation is. You know what I mean? If it's something minor, maybe 5-10 minutes. But the deeper it is, or the more painful or stressful it is, the longer it takes.
it's interesting. What do you have any advice to like somebody like me that wants to like start in a way? I know, like I said,
So
everybody.
you can start. You can start at any given moment. Eventually, once you start, you'll be able to finesse it to where it works for you. Because everybody's ways don't work for everybody. I would just say start off by sitting in a dark room, lean back and in your most comfortable position, and close your eyes and just don't think. Try not to think about nothing. That's it. Just try not to think about nothing. And it doesn't have to be 5 minutes. It could be 2 minutes. But the more you do it, the longer you'll be able to do it.
So I know meditation. When people talk about meditation, usually some people, they believe in manifestation too.
Absolutely.
Is that you too?
Yes.
Well, when the word comes up, what does that mean to you?
Manifestation means to speak it into existence, to plant that thought, that fruit of that thought, and then that thought becomes a reality.
And have you seen it work for you?
Absolutely, it's working now. It's all about giving back, man. God didn't bring me through everything that I went through in order for me just to exist. No, I'm here to help people and help the community and help myself too. Better myself so that way my kids and my grandkids don't have to struggle the way I did at some point.
How do you create, like, I'm guessing that image, we get these ideas, we get these image in our head, but most of us are scared to, go to the next step. How did it, even for like a nonprofit, how a lot of people want to start one, How do you go and turn that vision into reality?
You just gotta take the steps. I mean, a thought is worthless unless you put that thought into action. You know what I mean? The only way you're gonna achieve something is by putting action behind it. You know what I mean? I can talk about doing this and that all day for years. It's not gonna produce anything if I don't go out there and put the work behind it. You know? I mean, I don't know. Like I think I said it earlier.
Yeah.
I ain't got no time to be half stepping with nothing. For real, I done allowed so many years of my life to pass by just doing nothing. You know what I mean? I have no more time to waste. Me personally.
No, I'm thinking, because what's a message you have for, like, I'm pretty sure there's people right now that, like I said, far less problems, or even, and I'm not no one to say far less problems, because each have, their problems are their problems for a reason, and that's how I am. You might think it's a little problem to them, but for them it might be
a huge.
So
right.
yeah, so for anybody out there, that thinks it's over, what's a message you have for them that, after having this whole book in your life, that all these chapters, and you just keep fighting and fighting.
Yeah, listen, it's not over until you tap out. Like, you know what I mean? Life is gonna life regardless. You know how they say life be life, and life is gonna life regardless. It doesn't. I'm not gonna say, like you said, their perception or someone's perception of how deep or how bad the situation is. It might be totally different than how I look at it or anyone else looks at it. It's not about the struggles you're going through. It's about how you get through it. that really counts. Like, if you give up, if you sit and soak in those problems, those problems are gonna get worse. Either you're gonna do something about it or you're not. It's
Simple.
either just do it or don't. Like,
Actions.
period.
Action.
Exactly.
Say you were writing a book because I gave you that. Say you were writing a book. What would that title be? That's the first part, and the second part would be what chapter would you be in right now? What would that chapter be called?
Good questions. I ain't never been asked nothing like that. Um,
See, I made her think. I like it.
yes, you really did. Wow. What would the title be? Whew. Overcoming life's expectations.
I like that.
That's the title. And what chapter would I be in right now?
Yeah.
So my book would have to be about about a good. I'm not gonna wreck y'all's brains. I was gonna say a couple of hundred chapters,
Hey.
but no, I would say a good let's say 46 chapters. I'll do 46 chapters, and right now I'm in the 46th chapter.
But it's not over.
It's not over.
It's not over.
Right, but don't forget there's going to be a sequel sequel to it. That part. There's a sequel. So, yeah. But that's just the overcoming, life's expectations. And then the next one, reincarnated through challenges.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So,
With life, did you feel like you were like born again in a way?
I was, yeah. Absolutely. I was given a whole new life. Like, I got 7.5 years sober. So within my first year, I was I was, okay. So when I started really using heavily,
Yeah.
I was like 24.
That's young.
Yeah. Yeah. I was 22 actually. 22. So, and I was stuck for like a good 20 years out there running reckless. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. I'm just saying. So yeah, I was out there for a good 20 years, but when I got my first year clean, that was my first year added on to the last year that I was really sober. So I was 23.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you get into that? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, I might incriminate myself. Nah, no funny. I was I was hustling first. And the 10 crack commandments, don't get high off your old supply.
Broke it.
Yeah, I broke it. And after that, it was a wrap. Until I got my shit together.
Do you believe in like destiny?
Yes. Yeah. Everybody has a destiny. And I also believe that even if someone, like, you know how you be like, oh, I should have did this 10 years ago. Like, if that destiny is meant for you, I don't care if it takes you 45 years. You go through this and that. You go to, like, that path, your path is your path. Sometimes it takes longer to get to where you're supposed to be, but everywhere you end up is where you're supposed to be in life. If it's meant for you, you'll eventually end up back on that path.
I agree.
It's already written.
Yeah, I agree with you. I feel like, no, it's just, it's tough. I know some people be like, if I could go back, and change things, but then it changes everything.
It changes everything, right? Everything. You wouldn't be who you are if you didn't go through what you went through.
And if you could go back, say, and give yourself a message to your younger self, before you got addicted and before, for the first time you picked up something, what would you tell yourself? If you would tell yourself anything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, that's deep. I never thought of it. What would I tell the younger me? can either choose life or death. Like it's your choice, you know. Life is gonna throw you curveballs, but whatever you do with those curveballs is how your the ending's gonna be. So
And
and don't give up.
it's
Shit,
gonna be a lot of
you that
curveballs.
bitch. I'll tell myself you that chick, girl. Please, ain't nothing stopping you but God or yourself.
They're on both.
For real.
That's what it is. No, for real. That's real talk. And let's take it to the music.
Let's go.
What we got? You got anything new coming out?
Oh yeah, got a lot of stuff coming out. We do. I do. I got a lot of features. Okay, the first year I did a few songs and then a few features. This year, for the remaining of the year, I'm gonna do all features.
How does that work in your when it comes to you? Are you reaching out? They're reaching out.
Both ways.
Both ways.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Whoever reaches out is the person who the song belongs to. You know what I mean? So if I reach out to somebody and get them on as a feature, it's my song featuring them. If they reach out, it's their song featuring me.
Do you prefer one than the other?
No, because honestly, right now, I'm just trying to get on everybody else's, like be a feature on a lot everybody else's because that's gonna help me build my fan base more. You know what I mean? Like my brothers, the head Mula and them, they've been in this for a while, so they have a lot more following than I do. So you know what I mean? So I have to branch out to get my name out there like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I feel like everything happens for a reason. So
Absolutely.
You're in that team. You know?
Listen.
It's crazy how you told me the story. You were at that show. You saw them. It's crazy.
Look at it now, yeah.
So it's like, fans, they're gonna find you. You know, you're gonna find them just by going out to these shows.
And I don't even just promote me and my team at shows. Like if I go somewhere and I hear somebody listening to music, I'll be like, "Oh, yo, can you play this for me?" I'll have them play it, and I'll be like, "Yeah, now subscribe, like, and yeah, like it don't stop. Like the same. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna put in all the work that's necessary to get as much out there, yeah. To get as known as much as possible.
That's good though. I think you need that. You know, if you from a business point, from music, from anything, you need that.
Yeah, you got to be able to advertise yourself.
So you got a lot of music coming out. You said
yes, a lot of features.
How about shows? Any shows coming?
Oh yeah. August, we're booked. We're booked for the rest of August. Starting from like the 20th, I believe. Or the 14th, something like from the 14th. We got shows back to back. We got something with the Locks, doing something with the Locks. We're doing something at Fenway Park.
Yeah, I heard that.
Doing Laugh Boston. There's a comedian that's coming out to Laugh Boston from August 14th to the 16th. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, you guys are gonna be there?
Yes.
Okay. You done shows before, right?
Oh yeah, you ain't seen my page.
I did. I was watching, but I don't know if it was like before with the team, you know.
Oh
or
no, I've been doing shows since I started putting music out. Okay. Yeah.
Dope. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite show that you done?
The favorite.
And you were like this was, you know.
To be honest, I love all the shows. Like I love all the performances.
I'm asking that because what I asked.
So my last, the one that I gravitate to most recently is the one we did at the Level Lounge with Crystal Lopes. The one we did at the Level Lounge because the energy in there was just sick. We shut that shit down.
That's why I'm asking because I asked them and they told me. I asked Mula if he there was a time that he thought about quitting. He said they went to Atlanta and he said it was like the bouncer, the bartender, and like two people.
That happened to me too before when I was in Brooklyn. I was in New
York.
You
know, if the
energy's there, that makes it. But what we learn in the game, and we have to keep telling ourselves this, like it doesn't matter if it's one person in there or 1,000 people. We gonna rock that show like there's 1 million people up in that place because you never know.
Do you get nervous?
No.
You were just born for it, huh?
I am. I'm a people person
I
like
could
you.
tell. Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
listen, I'll go up to people and talk to them and don't even know them. You know.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm good for marketing. You know what I mean?
What's your biggest strength? That might be a dumb question because the lyrics, but when it comes to music,
Business, business. I think outside the box when it comes down to putting the music out there. How we gonna how we gonna advertise? How I'm gonna advertise it. Um, and also like the logistics of making sure we eat like from it. Like, I'm at a point now to where majority any shows that I do coming up, we're gonna try to get my catering up in there so that in the merch so that way we can eat off of the show regardless. You know what I mean? Like,
that's business.
yeah,
It's a business mind.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Um, because you're
That's my
catering too.
I do, yeah. Pearl's Kitchen. Oh my
Do it
goodness.
all.
Baked macaroni and cheese, all soul food.
Ooh.
I cook a lot of different things. I cook Italian food like lasagna, stuffed shells, all of that. But baked macaroni, collard greens, candy yams, barbecue chicken, or cornbread,
Did you always love cooking?
fried. I love, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always
Awesome.
it runs in my family actually. Oxtails, all that stuff.
Hey, you know where to
Stewed
find it now.
chicken, jerk chicken.
You name it.
You
No,
name
that's
it.
awesome. So that the merch, you're gonna do all that. Like I said, back to the same question I asked you. Kind of when these ideas pop up, how do you just?
How do I execute it?
Yeah, in a way, because I'm just amazed how you have those people that could, you have that right away they do it. You have those people. We're all different. You have those people that
They
they
process
need,
it.
yeah, and
That
they
extra
need that, yeah,
push,
yeah, they
or
need that little jump start.
so. Again, that's why the team is so important because when good ideas come up, if one person's not executing it, the next person will.
So how do you guys work with? I know you probably have a group chat. Do you guys throw ideas? Or
Absolutely, all the time. Absolutely, I love my brothers. Headliners. Oh,
where does that come from?
what?
That, oh,
Oh, that's a Boston thing.
is it?
Yeah.
And I'm about to start sleeping. Oh,
That do it. You could do it. And another thing on Dead Dogs. I know you
I
heard
know,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
On
I
Dead
heard that
Dogs,
one.
but the ooh, yeah, that comes
Boston
from
thing?
Boston.
Nice.
Yeah.
And there's some Boston slangs out here. Couple more question. We talked about the music. What's your favorite song you got out?
My favorite song right now.
Yeah.
Um. So I don't know. I love a lot of my music.
That's dope.
Everywhere from bringing it back to Mastermind. Get Back. Don't forget about My Confession with me and Young Biggs, headliners. Me and Mula Monopoly's Triumph. That's more pain, more in depth. First Things First, me and Boston City Boy. I love all my music.
That's dope.
Shout out Joe Casso.
Do you have unreleased music too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel like all artists do, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a few things unreleased.
So how does that work? Why don't you how do you go by choosing? I'm gonna choose this, or I'm gonna choose that to release.
So I think it's more just like a gut instinct. You know what I mean? Or a perfect timing, that type of thing. I I don't know. Everybody's different. With me, when I'm ready to drop something, I just drop it. There's a few songs that I got that I hold because I'm right now. Again, remember I was telling you I'm doing a lot of all collaborations for the rest of this year, but I'm also working on my EP for next year.
That's fire.
So, you know what I mean? So there's certain songs that I'm not gonna put out. I'm trying to figure out which one's gonna go in the EP. So right now I just dropped singles. This is what I've been doing. Singles since last year because I'm trying to figure out where my audience is gonna gravitate to the most. So that way I can formulate my EP around that type of music.
Do you have an idea?
I do. Pain.
Hey,
Pain.
you can relate.
Yes.
I hear that. I hear that. So now you're focusing on getting the collabs. How about, do you have somebody in mind that you want to collab with? Like, kind of like a dream collab?
Oh, yeah, I have two dream collabs: Meek Mills and T Grizzly.
Ooh, I seen T at the airport after he got married here in Boston. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. And Meek just dropped a dope song.
Yes, yes. I've always loved Meek from day one, from Dreams and Nightmares. It was a wrap. He had me locked in.
That's fire.
Yes. And T
Manifestation.
Grizzly too. T Grizzly too. He's he's really different. He's a storyteller.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I gravitate towards that a lot.
And back to the start, how we started. I know you said people were your age at first and all that. How about a message for somebody that wants to chase this music career, music thing going on, but they don't know where to start or they're scared to start? What would you tell them?
So I would say put the fear to the side and just do it. Cause like you said before, if you do it and you're not successful, at least you tried. You know what I mean? The second thing, as far as like the age wise, give a fuck what them people say, think, feel. Because at the end of the day, you're doing it for fans. But if they got something to say about it, apparently they're not your fan. Somebody else will pick up on your shit if you're tight, though. You just gotta, if you got it.
That's my
if
question.
you got it.
That's my question because you know, a lot of people want to do it, right? But how do you like? Do you think people that are not nice know?
Yeah, I would hope they know. But you know, no. The crazy part is because nowadays music is trash. A lot of music is trash. Like people make music off of and you're not even and it goes viral.
Oh yeah, that's
So
with the internet now. It's
so they probably know it's trash. They know it's trash, but they know that they got a buzz. They got a buzz, so they're gonna keep making stupid ass music like that. But why not? I would too. If my shit was trash and it was buzzing, I'm going for it. I'm gonna do it. But yeah, nah. Yeah, they
But
know.
as an artist, do you tell, like, say you have like people that, or like people you know, like a homeboy or a homegirl, they're like, hey, listen to my shit.
I tell them.
Yeah, straight up.
I tell them. I have
the
to.
saying it.
I'll be like, oh, you gotta go back. You gotta work on it. Go. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm honest with it because I wouldn't want nobody to lie to me. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, the truth is the truth. Either, you know, but so wait a minute. Let me just say, if it's one of my people, I'm definitely gonna tell them, right?
Okay.
Like that's instantly because I'm not gonna let you go out there looking like a fucking fool. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It depends on who it is and how close I am to them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'll still be honest. I won't be as harsh as I would be on my people. You know what I mean? You know, I'll be like, I'm not feeling it,
taste.
but
Not my taste.
you know, yeah, I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? I won't be like, yeah, that's just trash. But yeah.
What are cities, or even, I know you guys are going global, cities,
Speak it into existence.
city,
Global.
city, states, or even countries that you're looking forward to, like, can't wait
to touch.
Yeah.
So for me, Colombia is definitely one. I want to do UK.
Ooh.
I want to do UK so bad. Like, I don't know what it is. Something about UK drawing me to it. You know, Europe, Mexico. I don't know, Canada too. I mean, even though that's still part of us, but Italy. I want to touch it all. I even go to Germany. Like Germany, I know. Like that's where your real fans are, though. Like you know what I mean? Like the fans, your peoples in your hometown are not going to be your fans until you're big.
And even then,
you know what I mean?
Then I just feel like they'll always find something. No matter if you make it, they'll say something like, "Oh, She's not even that nice.
Or she ain't even come back to put us on.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
What has she done to the
back,
city? You know?
Like what she do for the yeah. But see, no. But you gotta go out. You gotta go out. Like being a local artist is just not it. It's not gonna get you nowhere. A lot of people are comfortable with just being a local artist, but not us.
And then to end it, what's a message you have for yourself, say 5 years from now? If you could look back to this moment, to this chapter in your life that you would tell yourself, in the future.
I'm so glad you didn't give up. I knew you was gonna make it. But still remain humble, and don't forget to still help those who need help, as long as they ask.
Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
See you guys.
Headliners. Oh.